All right, Shalom, Shalom. Call Hungary, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who we will. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. To you brothers out there pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity, and to the Aqua, the feasters that are listening and learning, to you I say Shalom. All right, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But we're to edify and feed the lands of Yahweh Shem Yahshai through the spirit of Rakakwadash. I pray let's be edifying and straight to the point, man. Okay? So we're going to get into this article, and this is from prophecynewswatch.com, and it says, widespread civil unrest is growing all over the globe. Just wait until the summer. Exactly, man. Because, hey, it's going to be one hot summer, man. You see the things that are going on with all these banks that are going bankrupt and collapsing right before your eyes, man. So, hey, shit is about to hit the fan, man. Okay? All hell is about to break loose in this place and all over the world, man. And as a matter of fact, before we, read this article, let's get a quick scripture. Because hey, we're in those times, man. Okay? The times that the prophets has been prophesying about, they're coming to pass, okay? Let's go to 2 Israel chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what Yahushua is doing, man. He's about to visit this world. Okay? All hell is about to break loose, man. Alright? Verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And you're seeing that, man. Uprisings in Paris, uprisings in other places, man. You're about to see that in Babylon the Great America, but it's going to be 10 times worse. It's going to be purge-like conditions here, man. Okay? Times 100. Like in that that HBO series, man. The Last of Us, man. You're about to see those kind of conditions and all hell breaking loose here in Babylon the Great America. It's going to be worse here. Okay? Because remember, there are more guns here in America than there are citizens, okay? So when these people take to the streets, man, they going to really take to the streets, okay? And there's going to be a lot of blood, a lot of dead bodies all over this place, man, okay? Let's continue to read on. Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these things were spoken before, okay? And the prophets are back, okay? Hey, speaking about these prophecies, man, that are coming to pass, man, okay? So let's read a little bit of this article. It says, angry citizens are taking to the streets all over the world, and often they are lashing out in wild and unpredictable ways. The eruptions of civil unrest that you will read about below are all happening for different reasons, but they all have one thing in common. Okay? People are deeply frustrated with the direction that things are going. Yeah, that's true, man. All right? People are frustrated. People are angry. People are tired and they fed up with this crazy shit that is going on, man. Okay? And they have lost faith in the ability of their elected representatives to solve their problems. Unfortunately, this is just the beginning. All right, and these people have lost faith, man. Okay, and pretty soon they're not gonna regard their governors, their senators, their mayors, man, when all hell breaks loose. Okay, and we're gonna get that scripture. It says, for years I have been warning my readers that we will eventually see civil unrest on a scale that we have never seen before. And really, the prophets have been warning you about this, man. Okay? Starting with our elder bishops and elders apostles before. Okay? And the brothers on down, of course, the like-minded brothers that teach the likewise doctrine, the great millstone, man. Okay? That's teaching us truth and righteousness and sincerity. We've been warning you, the prophets. And as a matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that scripture. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, all right, like when this current kingdom, all right, that's America, Babylon the Great, we're prophesying in it, man, okay, of war and of evil and of pestilence, okay? So, hey, we're prophesying again, okay? So, hey, the prophets are back, and they're doing the same thing they did, like they did in the ancient world, man, okay? So, hey, the prophets are back, prophesying again. We don't know which prophets we are, man, all right? Which that's not important, no way, okay? But, hey, we know that the prophets are back, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, we know that they're back. All right. We don't know who's who and who's what. We'll find that out in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. But nevertheless, man, hey, we know the prophets are old, are back, doing what we were supposed to be doing, man. Prophesying. Okay. Prophesying the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom known as Babylon the Great America. Okay. Let's skip down and let's read this. It says on Tuesday, the streets of Paris were turned into a war zone as French citizens expressed their displeasure with the pensions reform that French President Emmanuel Macron seems determined to implement. All right, and hey, you've been had uprisings in the Paris, France, man, and all of that, man. But hey, wait till it gets to America, okay? Let's read a little bit more. It says violence erupted on the streets of Paris today as thousands took to the street across France to protest against pension reform. Riot police fought running battles with demonstrators in the capital city on a so-called Black Tuesday of industrial action across the country. The worst trouble was close to the Port Royal metro station, where hundreds of riot police used tear gas and baton charges as projectiles rained down on them. Bins were set on fire and bus stops destroyed by so-called black bloc anarchists. A lot of people out there believe that Emmanuel Macron will emerge as a great leader that will be capable of uniting all of Europe behind him. That is obviously not going to happen. Exactly, man. Because, hey, your politicians, man, these politicians were set up, all right, set up to deceive you. Especially, look what's going on here in Babylon, the Great America. Like that current administration here. All right, Joe Biden's cabinet, man. All right, these politicians were set up to deceive you people, man. Okay? They're not for you. Okay? And these people over there, they finding out that, hey, that they politicians and their leaders are not for them. All right? When these Americans are gonna wake up to that, man? Okay? When these stupid Americans are gonna wake up to the fact that their leaders and their politicians are not for them. People just go along and believing in false hope, man. Okay? Hey, people are finding out, man. Some people are waking up, man. But eventually, man, it's gonna erupt into chaos here in Babylon, the Great America. Okay? Let's see. I'm not gonna read all of this. Let's talk about Paris. Let's see. Yeah, let's read this down here. It says elsewhere in Europe, demonstrations against NATO involvement in the war in Ukraine are getting larger and larger. Thousands of demonstrators gathered in Brussels and Paris to show support for Ukraine on Saturday, while a demonstration against supplying Ukraine with weapons attacked 10,000 people in Berlin and London. Dang. Down in South Africa, an unprecedented energy crisis literally has the entire nation on the verge of collapse. Wow. There you go. All right. Says South Africa is on the verge of collapse, aimed rolling blackouts and warning a total power grid failure could lead to mass rioting on the scale of a civil war. And that's coming here to Babylon, man. Okay? Rolling blackouts and power grid is going to fail here. Okay? Everything that's going on across the world, man, it's going to come here eventually. And it's going to be 10 times worse here. Okay? It says Western embassies, including the United States and Australia, have advised their citizens in the country to stock up on several days' worth of food and water and be on high alert during extended blackouts sweeping the country. Man, sadly, what I have shared so far is just the tip of the iceberg. Eco- economy, economic conditions continue to deteriorate all over the globe, and we are being warned that a lot more civil unrest is on the way. And that's true, man. Okay, that's absolutely true. Okay, we've been warning you. All right, I'm not gonna read all of this. Okay, but you see, man, here what's going on. Okay, let's see. Mm, let's read it down here. It says here in the United States, a friend's 150 strong mob of Antifa radicals viciously attacked police faculty in the Atlanta area on Sunday. We already know about that, man. So you see, uprises and uproars of the people in the world, man, including here in America. Excuse me. Okay. It says, meanwhile, crime continues to spiral out of control in major cities all over the nation. In New York City, the police are actually asking business to require customers to take off their masks before entering because thieves have become such a problem. Yeah, you see how that shouldn't work out. Excuse me. So there you go, man. Hey, it's about to get crazy out here. And I'll put the rest of this in the description box, man. So without further ado, let's get some scriptures. Because, hey, we warned that the chaos was coming. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? Wait till all that seditions and all the chaos come here, man. Okay? Wait till all that comes here, man. Alright? And you see a nation divided, man. Okay? Like it says, Esau's kingdom is truly divided. These Edomites, they're truly divided amongst themselves, man. Okay? Let's read this. This is Mark chapter 3 and verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? Verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Okay? And what it says in the NLT, man, is this kingdom divided by civil war, it shall collapse. Okay? And Esau's kingdom is collapsing, man, because people are tired. People are fed up with the rulership of Esau, even the so-called white man. People are just tired and fed up with their crooked politicians and everything else, man. Okay? And eventually these people are going to just take to the streets, and hey, that's when all hell is going to break loose. Okay? Verse 25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Verse 26, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. And we're at the end of Esau's rulership, man. Okay? All right. Let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14, because this scripture is about to come to pass right here, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction drive nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day sword is the gun. Okay? Over there in Europe and parts and other places, man, they don't have guns like they got them over here in America, man. That's why they trying. That's why you got legislations already trying to find ways to get rid of the guns and trying to, take the guns out of the American citizens' hands, because they already know when all hell breaks loose, they ain't gonna be able to stop these people. All right, and they're not gonna be able to stop these people. There's gonna be more chaos than there's gonna be order. Okay, and that's what the elites really want. They want to bring the chaos so they can bring forth the order. But little do they know, It's not gonna be no order, man. Not in this devil's NWO. Okay? Because people, like it tells you in what's that, Job chapter 20. Let's just get it. I'll come back to this. Let's get it. What does it tell you? Job 20 and verse 22. The book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And if you look at that word wicked, man, okay, it represents the laborers, okay? So everybody's going to come up against Esau, even so-called white man, okay? And this devil, he's trying to, all right, create the chaos so he can bring forth the order in his NWO. But it's not going to be no order, okay? All right, his name gonna be nothing but hell, chaos, and death and destruction. Okay, all right. I made my point in that. I don't have to read the rest. Let's go back to 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. People are going to take matters into their own hands. You already see that going on in parts of Europe, France, South Africa. Okay? So, hey, when that comes here, man, these people are not going to regard the martial law troops, the Gurkha troops, none of that. The police, the mayors, senators, governors, not even the president, man. People are just going to say, F it, man. We're taking matters into their own hands. These diehard patriotic Edomites, okay? All right? And when they try to get rid of the Constitution, which they are going to get rid of the Constitution, hey, these diehard Edomites ain't going to go for that. Because, hey, they see what's going on. Okay? Hey, all hell's about to break loose, man. It's going to be one hot summer. Okay? One hot summer. Okay? And we're in March. All right? So, hey, it's about to get warm. And then when it start getting warm, man. Oh, boy. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law, checkpoints. Okay? Cities and states are going to be closed off. You won't be able to go nowhere, travel in or out. You're going to be stuck where you are. Okay? Lockdowns, man. Okay? Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay? So when all hell breaks loose and when there's no more food on the shelves in the grocery store, people are going to take matters into their own hands, man. Coming knocking at your door with guns drawn, looking for guns, ammunition, women, children, medicine, liquor, whatever the case may be, food, water, whatever. People gonna be fighting over food, water, everything, man. Race wars, gender wars, okay? All of this shit is about to implode, man, okay? All right, and it's just a matter of time before it all implodes, okay? Let's go to now. Let's get one more. I'm not going to tend to make this too long. Okay. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. Let's get straight to the point. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay. So a lot of our people, 2/3 of our people are not going to escape these times. Okay. All right. That's coming. Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel 12 and 1. But only the elect is going to escape. And as a matter of fact, let's go to Daniel. One of my favorite scriptures, man. Daniel 12 and 1. Okay, because it's going to get so bad out here that Michael the Archangel is going to have to step in, man, to protect the Lord's elect. The hopeful elect, Lord, when we're part of that number. Okay, Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Only the elect is going to be protected in these times, man. Okay? So, hey, chaos and craziness is about to happen, man. Shit is about to hit the fan. Okay? With a lot of things that's going on. Okay? And like I said, man, summer is going to be very, very hot, man. It's going to be one hot summer. Okay? So, anything else I got? Nope, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end it here, man. All right. Lord, we're not praising us was edifying and straight to the point. I made my point, man. So I'm gonna close it out by saying all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles, of great millstone who were well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. See you with another lesson soon, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharal, Shalom, Wild Baba Ball, DTA Wild Baba Ball soon, Lord willing. We almost out of here, brothers and sisters. Hang tight, man. Okay? Because our salvation is near and closer than we think. So continue to pray, stay prayed up, continue to fast. Hey, calling on the true names of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, man, because, hey, the days are getting short, man. Okay? All right, Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And it said, those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right? And the days are definitely getting shorter. Okay? For the elect's sake. So we almost out of here, brothers and sisters. Till next time, Shalom.